They going live? Okay, one team is calling live. One team is not calling live. Nope, one. Okay. They are now live. We will begin. This is our grand finals. KD versus CG. Map 1 on Hideout West. Best of 3. First to 11. 10-round halves for your standard play. Following Gloop. Whiffs the nade. I'm not sure what he was doing with that one. I think he got a little too excited there. Pulled the pin a little early. Maybe beating out the time. Who knows? Maybe some mind games. But in any case, CG get the first kill there onto Salty. Gloop now going for the shots across. As we see Gloop getting into position here. Trying to look for something lucky. Not going to find it just yet, but now Lone on the cross here. Going for the jump up. Mike getting the pick. And crop out. Goes for the second, but Lone will get the wall or the shot there with the EBR. Mowing down potential dropout. Definitely a dropout now. We do see a player there in Rebel, though, to watch out for. Lone. They're not ready for it. There's the wall bang. Goes for the flick across. Cheese Potatoes gets the pick onto Mai, but now Lone trying to 1v1 this on B. Gonna get caught, but we'll stay alive for the moment here. Not enough for the damage, but there it is on the lower radio. Gets the kill to Lone, rotating on the outside. Gloop alongside Lone. Well, now just Gloop last alive here as Lone gets picked. 2v1 on B, 1 on the close on the radio here. Gloop will get the kill onto Cheesy. Gonna have to opt to swap weapons because they are out of ammo on their main gun there. Just the Garand and a Dream here. Trying to shoot across, trying to find something lucky. 2 players, at least 1 bullet left. Will we hear the ping? No, we will not, as Snake Eyes gets the kill. And the first round goes to CG, 1-0. And indeed, we have the names, I believe, correct. We'll check in a moment here as they got pretty quickly ready to roll here. CG did indeed take the round. Perfect. Everything working as intended. Just pay no attention that it inverts on there, of course. Classic scoreboard Insurgency shenanigans. Who doesn't love it? In any case, back into the mix here, playing on Hideout West. So far, Insurgents doing a good job of playing on Beach, playing smart. Security tried to recover from that one, but ultimately it was just good teamwork coming out from CG to just take those players out one by one. Let's see how they go for the strategy-wise and what they opt to play here. We see the 4 stack for the B side, 1 on the outside there, 1 counter as well with the droid. But are they going to play for the radio? That is the question for Insurgents, and they are, and indeed 1 player for the River. Only 1, which is going to be Lone, playing the corner we've seen beforehand. Mai will get the pick on the potential drop that. Now Lone going to run. Runs right into a grenade of Cheesy Potatoes for the market side. Will not be able to push the River, but we do see double radio stack up for Insurgents. Mai going to have to clear this out. Going to be tough to clear lower radio. But we do have a player actually sneaking out on the River, though. Ooh, sneaky beaky like. Played upper radio, now going for the River flank. Now finally loaded in there with that Garand. 6 to 3 times optic as well. They have good range. You see that upper sandbags across. Goes for the lucky shot across, but no, the flank. Wow, he actually gets the kill while dying. Amazing timing there, but amazing for someone, not for the other, of course. Not good to die that way, but still a trade nonetheless. As the bullets fall, there's War Dog getting pushed back. That Molly, interesting choice, but no, Salty. Gets the pick on Snake Eyes. The War Dog runs through the fire and flames, but Salty will get that kill in the meantime. Tying it up 1-1. KD are still in this fight. They are not out of it just yet. Of course, the first couple rounds here are just figuring out the teams, figuring out their strategies, and how they like to do things. So never a guarantee on how the rounds will play out long term. They're still trying to figure each other out and how they're going to play this grand final here. Of course, being a best of 3 means they do have some breathing room compared to a standard game where you're just kind of hoping for the best, hoping to find something lucky. But now with some breathing room, let's see how they opt to play this. Following a droid Tyro from spawn, going out and around here. Going for the setup. I do see the stack on the outside of B there. Here comes the play. Here comes the set here. Still has his smoke equipped. Going to go for the lethal lane. B, meanwhile, being played fast, well, somewhat fast by Insurgents. They're going to kind of get in position, waiting for the pre-nades to cross and go out of there. Salt's going to get a spot for it. Here comes a little bit of pre-nades from Insurgents, but now security making their way onto Bravo. We do see that KS-23 from potential dropout holding the line there on lower radio. Gloop will win against Cheesy Potatoes on the upper side, but lower you have to watch out for it. Salty doing some wall bangs initially to try and clear out some easy spots people like to hide at. It will give away this position, though. We do see Spitter now getting the kill on the Lone, and Detroit takes down Snake Eyes on the flank. No luck there, but War Dog cashes Salty's check. We do see now potential dropout flanking around, trying to play in radio, but we do see Gloop able to take down War Dog on the flank. He's going to have to run out of the way for that grenade. Coming in hard. Mai will take down Spitter on the cross. Now potential dropout last alive. 3v1 clutch attempt here. Getting pushed fast to see what he's going to do here. Up against Gloop first, but no, Gloop will get the kill in time. KD take the lead 2-1. as they just play it smart, play it cool, and play together. Just great teamwork coming out from KD to lock down the lanes, lock down the lines, and just let them fall down right in time to where it was an easy game, easy days all around. Well fought and well done there by KD. CG now, the pressure's on. Only 1 round lead ain't much, but it can get out of control if you let it go. So let's see what happens here on this next round. Following my running the WCX with a little skeletonized stock, of course. Picatinny's everywhere. So you know it's a modern rifle because it's all covered in Picatinny's and not so much key mod, I guess, nowadays. Everything's kind of milled in these days. Not so much not so much of the other ones, but that's how it goes. Technology changes over time, of course. Remember when key mod was a thing. A droid double nade in the meantime takes down Dropout and Spitter trying to play on B. That gives security huge breathing room on Bravo here. Are they going to opt to do Snake Eyes? Going to sneak around, try to find something lucky on Rubble, but Cheesy Potatoes and War Dog get the kills on the Mai and Gloop. In the meantime, good start, but a droid, actually they'll be Salty taking down Snake Eyes on the cross. They're not going to help, but War Dog still in the fight. You have to watch Upper taking shots, but stays alive from Upper, well, from Rubble, from that broken window. But now a droid flanking around. Up Radio will be distracted, but that means 1v1 here on the outside. Cheesy Potatoes about to go for the battle on B, and Alone will get the kill on the Cheesy Potatoes down to just 1 remaining player of War Dog. 2v1, low on health, low on options, 1 on B, capping. 1 now on C, putting pressure on War Dog to take this 1v1. Going to go for the push on the inside and gets taken down by Lone. KD continue their lead now 3-1 as they just play to time, play to positions, and ultimately play for the win. Good work coming out from KD of just letting CG make the mistakes, letting them fall into their trap, and at that point locking them down to where it's just these impossible to clutch wins. It's doable, mind you. There's a timeline in which War Dog gets the clutch there, but it's just tough to come back from. Very, very difficult and not always a guarantee. So great job there by KD to lock in the map and force CG to play their way, but now it's going to be tough for CG. They got to bring it back. 2-round lead is not bad, but if it gets more than 3 or 4, it's going to be tough for a first game here. It is only a first game, mind you, but still, that sets a bad precedence. So let's see what happens here with War Dog getting set up and ready for the push here. Going to go lower radio, going to play it slow. Where are they going to opt to go? Anybody knows? Only they know. They're going to play it slow, just waiting for Upper Sandbags to push out and around. Gloop gets the pick on potential dropout, trying to play into B. B almost halfway for security. Already Snake Eyes gets the pick on a Droid. War Dog trying to shoot across, not going to find that player just yet. About to get pushed danger close, but they're not ready for it. War Dog going to go for the reload real quick. In the meantime, we'll follow Snake Eyes getting his spray down onto Lone on the outside of B there. Support being lost. Going to get the pick on a Mai. Still a player on B. That will be Salty. Hanging out on the top side there. Gloop still alive, trying to save his teammate. Gets the kill onto Spitter. As we see Salty still capping it. It's tied 1v1, but on the outside here. It's a 2v1 for Gloop here, trying to clear out lower radio. Player above and below. He's aware. They're both playing at each other here. They both know where each other are. It's just a matter of introductions. Now Gloop, can he see the gun? Oh, there it is. But the wall bang coming out from Gloop. Jeezy takes down Gloop. Dog Glass Library. And there's the wall bang with that ace 52. 762, man. Ain't nothing to sneeze at. 3-2. Ends the round. Yeah. He did not get the shot off in time for that to hit. So funny how 762 works. It shoots through walls, in case you didn't know yet. Ace 52 is a very, very heavy damage weapon here. Not the heaviest by any means, but still not a weakling in the slightest. Easy to get confused with the Alpha AK, which does shoot the non-heavy. I think it's like a 5. It's like 762 45, I believe. Like it's not a full. I believe it's it's the faster. It's the lighter round, so it shoots much faster. It's kind of comparable to a 5.56 NATO, but it's not quite the same. It's not the same oomph that the your standard AK would normally have. So to be fair, there are different setups. So let's see what happens here from War Dog. Setup as well. Again, rocking the Ace 52. Classic. Great advisor weapon. Going for the setup on the jump cross here. Nice. Look at this. Parkour. Now, this is his Sandstorm and Insurgency player. Quite like a little bit of tactical positioning, if you will. Spitter and Snake Eyes getting the kills early on for CG is good for them. But KD in a bit of a tough spot here. They've already lost some B control here. But will they be controlling the round? It looks like Gloop falling makes that a little tougher. and Wardog going to pick on a Mai. Not going to happen. Lone last alive here. 1v5 clutch attempt. Weight of the world on their shoulders. That lead shrinking just as fast as they got it. And there's Cheesy with the one tap. Ties it 3-3. Suddenly, CG are back on the menu. Just when you thought KD were going to come through, take this out, take them out, take down the rounds, take in the win on this first map, and move on to the next one. Maybe hope to secure our fast game. Not happening, Captain. Not in the slightest. Well played to CG to bring it back to a 3v3, well, 3-2-3 at least. 6 rounds, so about halfway and a half, a quarter of the way through there. Still close, but still anybody's game to win. Following Snake Eyes from spawn, they're going to go long ways. Going to go for the Sandstorm style flank is my guess, or go for the upper spot out here to try and watch the crosses here. And here, a droid as well, going to be the other counter on the outside, long ways away. Sanders stack up from KD as well for B. Nothing too unique there, but let's see what a droid does on this spot here. Go for the smoke to try and stop him. Will not be a grenade, but this will be a grenade. It's going to kind of throw them off their game a little bit there. Drop out, about to watch out for this grenade, and there it is. We do see that nade working to its effective range. Of course, Lone now pushing through behind enemy lines here. Catches out one on the cross, but does not get the kill. Definitely suppresses the heck out of that player, though. They were not ready. Of course, radio aware now. They've been flanked in position. One's going to have to escape. Going to opt to jump out of the window. Smart call. Smart time. Just kind of baiting out this B spot here as Mike as they pick on the cheesy potatoes. And Salty caps up B. That is a reset. 5v2 now for KD. Snake Eyes low on health. And there's the kill from Mai to take out Snake Eyes. Wardog last alive here, getting pushed on all sides. Salty getting the pick. Just KD domination this round. The lead back in their favor. 4-3. Just great teamwork coming out from KD and from the security forces here. Just good positioning, good timing. Just great plays all the way around. It's how you want to do it, and it's how they got it done. So, well done. The question is, can CG bring it back, or is this going to go to a 5v5 half? Who knows? Who knows? The only one that knows will be us at the end of the time here, but let's see what happens with Wardog. Heading out, they have the AS Val, a very fast-firing weapon, and also very good for positioning. They do have one grenade with them, so they're a little slower, but not by much. Those grenades are pretty light, but the impact is definitely pretty heavy. Right place at the right time. Let's see what happens here. They're going to go for the river flank, it looks like. Nope, they are thinking about it. But between the two, they're going to opt to fail the parkour check there. Unfortunately, they just roll a little too low. Wardog slipping on the outside. They are going to go river. Going to play it slow, but Lone will get the pick on cheesy potatoes. They're going to run straight through. The expected player upper not going to be up there, but good grenade nonetheless. Mai going to pick on the spitter in the meantime. Wardog going to sneak in for free. Not even on discount. Straight up for free, 100%. Gloop and Mai, big kills on the Wardog. Snake Eyes down to just potential drop out last alive here. Trying to come up clutch, but Mai gets the kill. Mai putting on a show. KD locking in another round now, 5-3. The 2-round lead back in their favor as Mai dominates on Bravo, locks down the round. 3 kills. An easy triple to lock it in on B. CG, they had initially good recovery, individual and teamwork. Now, KD suddenly locked in the lanes, locked in the lines. They're changing things up a little bit, and all of a sudden, CG back on the ropes. 2 rounds ain't much, but 2 rounds can get out of control and become 4 rounds very quickly if they let it happen. We're going to follow Salty with the nice jump slide boost crouch spam thing. A little finagling of the movement there. Again, I'd almost gone ultra kill, but it's not quite that fast. But definitely a good movement tech nonetheless. Salty with a good smoke grenade for the lower radius spot there. Mai running up to try and counter it. Upper. Oh, he sees one. He'll take down Wardog. Definitely suppress the other player there. But are they expecting another is the question. $1 million question. Spitter gets the pick on the droid. And another onto Gloop. And Mai will take down Spitter as they ran straight fast through into B. Salty will take down Dropout on B. And Mai staying alive for... Well, getting the spray down on Cheese Potatoes. He's trying to stay alive through the fire there. Down to Snake Eyes last alive. KD dominate once again. Down to Snake Eyes last alive. 3v1 clutch attempt. Oh, per radio says, nuh-uh, not on my watch, buddy. KD continue the domination. 6-3. Now, I know what you're thinking. And the answer is no. I don't think that's going to happen. But I do think 7-3 is probably going to happen. I know what you're thinking, folks. I can read your mind. I think CG, though, are in a tough pickle here. They only have this last round, so buy out if this was CS, but of course it's not. At this point, it's pretty tough for CG for probably this half. I think we're going to see KD probably take the round here, but let's see how CG opt to play this. If it were me, I would put a little more presence on this side here. They kind of counter a little bit here, but as soon as KD shifted a little bit over, playing a little bit faster, suddenly CG kind of were left wondering what to do. They were following pretty fast, but let's see what happens here with the Salty. Gets stacked up as well. KD going very aggressive here. You can see them stack pushing through the market side there and level pretty quick. They have opted for this side flank. This is very good. Security player. Oh, a droid gets the pick off in time, but the problem is he's not expecting two at once, but Lone will get the pick on the spitter. In the meantime, Cheesy is going for the flank. Cheesy tried to stay alive, but a droid gets the spray down. Once again, protect the dropout with a deep flank will get the kill on the Lone. Again, deep flank hard to call and predict, but there is a player on the outside of there. It's going to be a droid trying to stop this push. Oh, and dropout staying alive for the moment here. They're going to go for the play on B, but now, or play on A, excuse me, as B is capped up, and they will respawn one player. But War Dog has snuck through the river undetected while all that craziness was happening on the outside. They're heavily focused on that A and B objectives here. The river is left wide open, and War Dog will be able to sneak through here. You can hear those shots happening downrange. They're trying to suppress that player on A to put the pressure on. Now the C objective flashing. War Dog needs to make a move here. Dropout taking all the forces here. All that fire. Bison will get the kill on to Dropout. War Dog last alive here. He's going to have to make a play for being salty. Sprays him down, trying to escape. 7-3 will end the half in favor of KD. Looking like a strong domination. 4 rounds up. Well played to CG, but KD looking to keep that power and keep the momentum on their side as they swap now, and we swap up top. It's going to be tough. It's going to be very, very tough for CG to recover. 4 rounds. It's doable. It's not impossible, but the longer this goes on, it kind of depends on how KD are going to play Insurgents. So it's definitely doable. The question is, can CG recover in time? I think KD right now are looking pretty strong. I don't think we're going to see game 1. Oh, okay. A little late to call Lori, but they already ran out, but okay. You know, to each their own, I guess. They didn't leave spawn too far away, at least, but they should be ready now, hopefully. There we go. Now we're live for the second half here. KD winnable. I think KD are going to lock in and get this first game on their side. And then from there, CG can hope they can bring it back, but remains to be seen. Following my going for the slide. Oh, there it is. Slide jump across there. Unfortunately, a little heavy with the grenade there. Will prevent the full range from happening. We're going to go for the deep sandstorm flank, and as they do, we're going to swap over to Tyro. See what they're going to do on the broken wall here, or half wall. War Dog getting the first kill there on the second half onto Lone as the droid now sneaking through. See Insurgents setting their own grenades up. Lone trying to stay alive here as Salty gets the nade onto Dropout. Clears it out for Insurgents. Droid trying to stay alive. The smoke, unfortunately, will expose them. Spitter, they're getting the kill onto a droid on the outside of B. And of course, Spitter now going to flank around Mai, getting the peck on a Snake on the flank side. War Dog trying to win this 1v1 here. War Dog trying to stay alive, but taking a lot of fire from upper radio. There, yep, that's a teammate. Good, didn't shoot his teammate. Oh, easy headshot onto Salty. A little slow on the draw there. Gloop taking out Cheesy Potatoes on the outside. Meanwhile, it's down to just one remaining player, and that will be War Dog trying to come up big here. Now 1v1, Mai versus War Dog. Who's winning the fight here? Mai on the outside, suppressed. War Dog on the B objective. Mai getting the reload of his Grand in there. About time for the headshot. Oh, misses his shot. Mai side. Oh, they almost 1v1 on the outside here. War Dog in a good spot to counter. Mai, he's going to go on the objective. Baits it out. He's aware of where this player is at. They both know where each other are, but now security has moved. The tables have turned. There he goes for the F2000. Goes for the wallbang across. Doesn't get it. Goes for the F2000. Takes some shots, but stays alive for the moment. Both now low on health. Oh, and Mai wins the clutch. KD keep the lead now 8-3. Great job there by Mai. They try to come up big on B, but unfortunately it was not meant to be. Mai just coming up big. That was a good call, good time. Instead of trying to reload with that Garand, they went for the F2000. Smart call, and just hit their shots right in time there. Little pre-fire comes up big sometimes. And that's sometimes all you got to, well, it's what you got to do. End of the day. You got a little pre-fire there on the entrance. Those edges of the walls are always a little bit exposed for people, in case you didn't know. You don't want to be hugging the wall too closely in CQB, of course. That is the drawback of playing in small rooms. That's why it's not advised to be moving slow. You got to be quick. You got to be fast, and you got to be smart if you're going to stay alive. Following Gloop here. Going for the market pre-nade a little early, but that might work. Let's see. Oh, wrong button. Oh, boy. Hit alt and hit windows instead. It happens sometimes. A window into a different world. A Spitter trying to make a move out here. So gotta watch out for that up broken wall there as Salty and potential dropout get their kills respectively. Get a trade up. Spitter gonna run through into B now behind enemy lines. Wardog getting the kill there. Spitter taking down Gloop on the flank. He's aware of broken wall, but the players rotated out and about. Oh, and Adroit gets the trade on the Spitter just as quick. Now last alive, but Snake Eyes gets the trade. Once again, CG stay alive. Now 4-8. Only a full round diff from 5 is recovered. Ever so slightly. See, a KD being at 8 rounds means it's only 3 away from the first map win here. It is not impossible to see KD lock in and take this, but I think we're going to see CG try to slowly crudge their way up and try to lock in to take this next one here. It's going to be tough. It's going to be difficult. It's winnable, but difficult nonetheless. Let's go ahead and follow. Let's see what Cheesy Potatoes is going to do. I don't think I've seen a whole lot of them this map. I like the tactical set there from Wardog. Rocking a pretty unique camouflage. You haven't done a lot of fashion for today's stream there. On the next one, we'll get the outfits selected. We'll take a look. It's half of the fun of Sandstorm is customizing your character. Of course, with all those cosmetics. Very cool to see. Cheesy Potato's going to run up and kind of hang out here. Set up their Gloop. There goes the sign. I think he's made of cardboard, it seems. Floating up and around here. Wardog get the first pick onto Lone. Top right a little earlier. Be capped up most of the way, though. You see Cheesy taking down Gloop and Adroit taking down Spitter. Snake Eyes sneaking out and about here, trying to leave A side. There is a player over by Rubble, right where he is at, so you got to be careful of that one. Wardog going for the play here, clearing through market, and Salty gets the cap up. 5v3 now. Favor of Insurgents, but Snake Eyes and Cheesy even it up just as quick now. Everybody leaving spawn. All your remaining players beyond Mai, who's about to win this one. Easy shot. It is Snake Eyes running out. It's going to be an easy cap for the A side here. Going to put pressure on security for that matter. Cheesy will get the B cap up, and now Insurgents need to leave quick. Mai, another kill into Cheesy as well. Going for the plays here. Big kills on A here. Last up is Wardog trying to clutch on B. Taking shots. Uh-oh. That's Mai on the outside there, Wardog. You got to be careful. Oh, an easy 3K and clutch on A to cap it up. 9-4 as KD lock in and take down the round. Huge plays here by Mai. I don't know why CG was looking at A trying to hope for a kill there. They had to just stay on B for that matter, hang out, lock in the objective capture, and then just keep control of Bravo. Not try to peek out to try to shoot A. They weren't even ADSing. They were just kind of like looking around, exposed at B from A. They were just literally hanging out here, looking to try to see something lucky from this window, trying to hope that maybe you could see something. That's a tough shot to see, right? Folks, that's a pretty difficult one to see. I'd be hard-pressed to hit that one myself, right? You can see how far, look how far away that is. Look how far away that is. That's not an easy shot. So, we are human at the end of the day. At least hopefully most of us are. It's tough to hit something like that. But let's see what happens here on this next round. Following potential dropout, they have made their way into B. Let's see if it's meant to be. Better getting the pick onto Adroit. Dropout just trying to stay on B. They need to stay passive. Let the teammates around them get those kills. Because right now, Dropout is the only thing keeping that capture in favor of security. But there's the kills from Spitter and Cheesy Potatoes. Huge kills here as Lone and Mai get their trades for KD, but not enough. Still in favor of CG as the cap happening as well. Gloop trying to clear out Bravo here now. Going for the push into B. Taking shots with Sting alive for the moment here. Huge suppression coming in from top side. Over the sandbags. But there's Dropout with the bang onto Gloop. Now down to just Mai last alive here. 3v1 clutch attempt. Mai with a Kobe takes out Dropout, but Snake Eyes gets the kill. And CG shorten that lead now to a 5-9. A good work day for many. Although I'm more of a 9-5 kind of guy myself, but 5-9's not bad. Although definitely relatable. Been there, done that a couple times over the years. But now, let's talk a little bit about the fashion. As we see, whoa, we're zoomed in. Whoa, there we go. Back to normal. Pretty standard outfits. Nothing too, tactical. Pretty standard attire for Insurgents. Pretty normy. which is what you were looking for. You don't need to have a crazy tactical setup, although I do like the Bandolier coming out from our, that is, I believe, Lone Star. That is the Warlords pack, I believe. Available on the store if you want to buy it. If you want to wear it, it's up to you. Of course, my rocking the baggy setup there. Going for the trash bag aesthetic. Love it. 21-7, by the way, KD. Is, casual 20 bomb. Here comes the setup for a good nade on the cross. X-ray on. Didn't have that on already. Mine with the Kobe takes down Snake Eyes in A. Nicely done there. Dropout. Takes down Salty. Hanging out on B. War Dog takes down Lone Star. Dark Loop will trade to take out Cheesy Potatoes. And Dropout still capping B, though. Insurgents aren't really stopping it. They're going to actually go for the A call instead. This is a really smart idea from Insurgents here. Security, they're going to have to either split up and take down Bravo or try to hope to recover. They have to recover Charlie at this point because while they may get the B cap in, Maya's got some work to do. Because now here comes the enemy forces. He sees one from spawn. Oh, and tries to get something lucky, but Snake Eyes says, no. You're not spawn camping us today, buddy. Not in the long shot. Adroit going to have to go for the hold on A here. A capped up most of the way for Insurgents, but not capped completely. But now Adroit in a good spot. Will catch out one. Can they catch out the others? That is the question. Two pushing. Oh, but Spitter will get the kill instead. CG, stay alive. Now, this is a nice score. 6-9 in favor of CG. Well, CG having 6. KD, of course, in favor with 9. 2 away from the win up for game 1 in this grand finals. But KD, just as they're close, they're also a little far. As CG just play it smart. My going for some little aggressive there, trying to spawn camp that early. That is, as you can see, it could work. If you hit those shots, that would definitely be devastating for CG. But unfortunately, CG did manage to stay alive and took down Mai. And at that point, man, you're hoping for the best. And they were in a good spot. They were all individually set up. So no misplays coming out from KD. Just unfortunately, CG coming out to be the better player at the time, at least for that round. But now on the next half, or next round, not quite the half yet. It's already been halved, so we'll follow Gloop from Lower Radio here. Hanging out, going for the push-up. Going to go to upper. Smart call. Going to go for the window jump instead of making the door sound, so we get the position. Goes for the wall bang. Adroit taking down Spitter in the meantime. Mai falling to the fire there of CG. Snake Eyes taking out Adroit. Clearing that out for the outside of B. And then Gloop, the only support now for B beyond the player in lower radio, but taking shots at upper sandbags. Does not hit that kill. Unfortunately, lower radio and Market trying to go for the play there. You see Drone trying to go for it, but War Dog will get the kill. Unfortunately, Gloop there letting his teammate fall. Down to just Salty. Trying to sail it. Salty taking out by potential dropout, and Cheesy will get the wall bang onto Gloop. CG stay alive once again. Now 7-9. CG, you're making a comeback. We're down to 2 rounds. Mind you, it's 2 to win for KD, 4 to win for CG. But this is happening, folks. We're seeing CG make a comeback. And they're coming back just strong. Better than ever. But here's the thing. This ain't over just on this map. We are playing another game. Maybe even 2 more games. So this is not over yet. Just as while they are fighting hard, they're fighting to win. It ain't over till it's over. As we follow Lone, heading out of spawn. Set up well here with the Alpha AK. This is the little fast firing weapon. A little faster. About the same as the Ace-52, but just less damage, so it's not used for the most part. Most people use it for mystery reasons. Probably something they had selected, but not always a common choice for most people. Let's go and follow Lone. Set up well. Hit the shot on a War Dog. Nicely done. Nice pick from, I believe that was Salty with the foul as well. Gloop in a good spot to watch the counter. Indeed, kill confirmed. Did not spot the player down below, but they definitely spotted him. Spitter getting the kill onto Adroit in the meantime. B capped up most way for Insurgents. In the meantime, Mai getting the kill onto Spitter on the outside there in Rubble, trying to find something lucky. Not going to hit much luck there. Snake Eyes getting the pick onto Mai, though. In A, clears it out. Now Cheesy Potatoes on the outside of B, going for the clutch to try and stop it, but no, it's too late. Gloop getting the pick on a Cheesy Potatoes, trying to run outside. 5v1 clutch attempt now for Snake Eyes. Trying to come up big. What can they do? Snake Eyes. They have a flash, MDR, and a dream, and a gas mask. In case they need it. I think most Insurgency players are showering, so you probably don't need the gas mask. No chemical mortars on this one either, so might be useful for the smoke. But no smokes out on the field beyond Salty, who does have a smoke grenade. They do have one. Possible. But I think we're good. Snake Eyes staying alive. They have been spotted upper sandbags. 52 seconds remaining. Objective majority still in favor of Insurgents. They will win at the end of time unless Snake Eyes kills all 5 players or captures another objective and keeps it locked in. Goes for the play at B, and Salty gets their head. KD. It's going to be game point here, 10-7. As KD lock in and finally stop CG's momentum dead in its tracks. The question now, who takes the next one? Now, if CG win the next 3 rounds in a row, they will go to overtime. If KD takes this game, we're going to game 2, and KD are looking pretty strong right now. Both teams are pretty well balanced. I don't think it's tough to call either way. Let's see what happens here with Salty. Going for the setup. Running the foul, running the whiteout camouflage. Very, very high, stealthy for an approach on a desert map in the middle of the day. Nobody ever expects the all-white setup here. Oh, easy, almost easy shot. Salty biffing it there. Just extreme, I guess we biffed it for him. Caster's Curse coming in. Looks like Mai on the cross trying to find upper A. He's aware of the player there and gets the bang onto Snake Eyes. Wardog gets the nade on the Lone Star. Droid looking to clear out outside B here for his teammate. Trying to find something lucky, but not going to find it yet. Just looking for time. Gloop knows he's been flanked. Has to go for it. Gets the kill onto Wardog. Flanking around there. Spitter trying to clear out Bravo as well. Cheesy trying to find something lucky in upper radio. Well, looking for the shot, at least in upper radio. Safe spot. Sandbags taking shots, staying alive for the moment. Just waiting for the right time to strike here. He's staled. Security making a move on the outside there. You can see him on your screen there. Trying to make something lucky. Spitter gets the kill to Mai, but Detroit gets the trade just as quick. Cheesy trying to do something right on Market. Gets the kill into a Droid. It will be called out that they're over there. Of course, breaks the wall, goes for the bang, but no, Gloop will get the trade just as quick. Down to just potential dropout last alive here. Coming up big. 2v1 clutch, but Salty gets the bang and kill and secures game 1 for KD. 11-7.